Hi guys, this is Frank here with Die Hard RC Addicts, and this video is sponsored by HobbyKing. Today I've got the HobbyKing ME 163 Komet. This is the high performance version one that comes with a 3500 kV brushless in-runner motor, and it pulls about 1,000 watts of power because I tested it at home before we came out here, and it's running on 4S. So let me get it plugged in and we'll do some test flights.
Thing's a screamer. Pretty loud. Oh, I heard an airplane, Frank.
Should I bring
it in? Yeah.
He's coming back, guys.
Yeah, I'm bringing it in.
Slow down. Oh. Frank, you had to land. We got a real airplane coming in.
Hi guys, as you've seen, the first day of maiden flying out at Herman Airport didn't go so well. The landing was kind of rough, and I didn't realize it, but it broke the hinges loose on one side. And after that, when I went to try to do the second flight, I nosed it in pretty good, so I had to repair the plane. So we're out at our other flying field here. This is a little bit elevated, so hopefully it'll help with the takeoff. This plane has a really small prop, so it's a little tricky getting it into the air. Let's go ahead and get it plugged in and see how it does out here. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and bring it around, bring it in for landing, guys.
Now we've finished the first couple test flights of this ultra high performance ME 163 Komet. It's time to show you guys what's included with the plane and go over some final thoughts. As you can see, HobbyKing did the usual job of packaging the plane really neatly so it doesn't get damaged in shipping. So let's go ahead and get everything out of the box and take a closer look at all the parts. Here's a quick look at everything as it came out of the box, and I've already got it all unwrapped from the plastic that it was in. As you can see, all the foam pieces come nicely painted, and it does have a real nice scale look to it. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at each individual part. Taking a look at the fuselage, you can see that the whole power system is already pre-installed, It comes with an 80 amp brushless ESC, and it's got a 28 millimeter diameter brushless inrunner. That's a 3500 kV motor, and as I said earlier in the video, it is rated up to about 1000 watts of power. The prop on the plane is a 4.1 by 4.1 sport prop. The two main wing halves will need to be glued onto the plane, and they do come with the servos already pre-installed, but you will have to install the control horns and the control rods. These wings do come with carbon fiber spars already pre-molded into them to add strength to the wing. There's also a carbon piece in the control surface to help stiffen them up too. The vertical stabilizer also needs to be glued onto the plane, but it does come with the rudder servo already pre-installed. You just have to add the control horn and the control rod. The three-piece canopy will also need to be glued together, but this gives you the option of adding a pilot if you want to. The last item included with the plane is the bag of hardware. This includes the control horns and control rods, and it also has a tube of glue for gluing the plane together. I did not receive an instructions manual with the plane, but there is a downloadable PDF on HobbyKing's website under the products listing. If you go to the Files tab and click on it, you can find it there. To get this Komet flight ready, you will need to provide your own radio transmitter and receiver and a battery flight pack. This plane will require a minimum of a 4-channel radio transmitter and receiver and a 2200 milliamp 4-cell lithium battery rated at least 40 C. This plane does draw a lot of power, so I wouldn't suggest running low C batteries in it. Now it's time to go over some quick final thoughts. The first thing I got to mention about this plane is its awesome scale appearance, especially when it's flying through the air. The power system offers pretty scale performance too, as this plane really rockets through the sky when you hammer that throttle. The flight characteristics once you get the plane in the air and dialed in are pretty stable and predictable. When off the throttle, I found the plane had a pretty awesome glide rate, and it also flies extremely agile, a lot like a combat wing. There are a few things I need to mention here. This plane does require a lot of up reflex to fly level, so before the maiden flight, make sure that you have at least 8 millimeters of up reflex in your control surfaces. I would also recommend setting all your control rates to high, as the plane seems to like to fly better that way. If it feels a little touchy to you, I would just recommend dialing in some expo. I found that the recommended CG worked fine. It's 73 millimeters back from the leading edge of the wing at where the wing joins the fuselage. Overall, I'd say I'm quite impressed with the quality of this plane, the high performance it offers, and the awesome scale looks. For those interested, I'll definitely put a link to this awesome ME-163 Komet in the YouTube information bar below the video, so please be sure to check it out. Thanks for tuning in to DiehardRC Addicts, and I'd like to give a special thanks to HobbyKing for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys again soon here on DiehardRC Addicts.
Ooh, lost something. The hatch?
Yep.